the floor of the CME Group, this is Danny Riley on this Wednesday, March 3rd. We are going to make this short and quick because the markets are extremely quiet here. Part of this we think has to do with the unemployment figure coming up on this Friday, and the other part of it is that people just don't know what to do with the price action in the current, where we're at right now in the stock market. As far as the index markets are concerned, the S&P opened up around the 1120 even to 1120 half, sold down to 1830, and then rallied up to 2490, which is currently the high of the day. Last were 23 even. Now the big thing that we've seen as far as what's going on here really isn't what was trading prior to the market rally, it was what was going on when we got to the highs. When we got to the highs in the electronic market, in the mini, there was about 5,600 big minis offered at 25 even, and there was another 10 to 20,000 offered above there in between 25 and 26 even. The locals in this pit saw that as the market was going up, and they started to get out of some longs and cover, maybe even got a little short. But to tell you the truth here, the volumes are quiet or small. If you take the big contract, we've got 9,000 big futures traded here, but 4,000 of that is in the spread. Now that has to do with the S&P roll, which has to do with what we're going into, and that's going to be a further kind of whenever we go into a roll, it's not a very good thing for the outrights. It's another thing that slows down the markets. As far as the mini trade's concerned, we've got about 650,000 traded, and if you add on the 220,000 that we did in Globex, it's a little bit over 870,000. Over in the euro currency, we're up sharply there. Again, that 134.5 level has been holding, and that's been a key level in the euro currency that Jason Carter and I have been watching. Crude oil, they had the API number came out this morning. They had a big build. Crude sold off, and then crude came rallying back, and when it rallied back, stocks went right with the rally. As far as the rest of the day is concerned here, we had a sell level in between the 1123 and 1125 level that this desk put out in its equity report this morning, and I think a couple of guys did try that, but there's just no money here. You know what? The big concern is exactly what we talked about a couple of days ago, what Dennis Garthman said in his newsletter, that we could be heading into a longer, prolonged slowdown in the stock market. Then you add in the thing about the rollover coming up here. We're not really looking too good as far as the markets are concerned, and in a world here where guys eat what they kill, there's just not a lot of activity to talk about. We'll try to give you a little better update tomorrow, but that's all we've got from here today.